An Ohio school district is being sued for banning a "Jesus is not a homophobe" shirt. This is a high school in Ohio that threatened to suspend a student for wearing a shirt that said "Jesus is not a homophobe," according to Lambda Legal, which filed a lawsuit on Tuesday against the school district on the child's behalf. This is Maverick Couch, an openly gay junior at Waynesville High School. He wore the shirt during National Day of Silence last April. And the Day of Silence, the idea of it is to bring attention to anti-LGBT bullying and harassment. And he says, "I've been bullied, I've been called names, I wanted to wear the shirt." And school officials said the shirt was indecent and sexual in nature and ordered Couch to turn it inside out. And he complied. But then he asked the following year, the principal for permission to wear it again. And he was told, "You'll be suspended if you do that." Now, this is fascinating to me because this is only, Jesus wasn't a homophobe. Jesus is not a homophobe, is only sexual because homophobes can't help but equate homosexuality with sex, right? You don't see that association with heterosexuality. Mentioning you can talk about heterosexual marriage in school, and it's not considered a sexual thing. This is part of the homophobic undertone that homosexuality is by definition associated with uncontrolled sexuality.
Right. That is the association, yeah.
Lambda Legal is saying that the school violated Couch's First Amendment rights, and there's high schools across the country that are struggling to balance First Amendment rights with maintaining order. I mean, there was a school in Louisiana last year which was sued by the ACLU after disciplining a student for wearing a shirt that supported LGBT rights. And they sued a school in Illinois for disciplining a student who wore shirts that criticized gay people. So apparently on both sides of that issue, Lewis. However, imagine if you were to simply ban all shirts relating to religion. That's the one way I could imagine this being a legitimate complaint that Jesus is not a homophobe, because anything that refers to religion would be banned. Case in point, though, I wonder if they would have banned a shirt that said the opposite. Jesus is a homophobe. Or not in those words, but Jesus is anti-gay, whatever the phrasing would be.
I mean, from my understanding, schools are allowed to create their own rules pertaining to dress, right?
Sure.
But in this case, that was not the case. They did not have a rule that stated shirts like this cannot be worn. They just specifically said to this one person, you can't wear this one shirt.
Right, but the argument was it's indecent and it is sexual. I don't think it's either, but certainly those are subjective claims. What's next, though? Banning a shirt that says black people are not property? Banning a shirt that says all Muslims are not terrorists? Or freedom of speech is okay? I mean, those are also issues of rights, and they're issues of the reality of equality today. You couldn't ban those. I think that the LGBT issues are being kind of singled out here.
Probably. I mean, I doubt the same person would deem any of those shirts indecent.
Exactly my point. Natan, your thought?
Well, this is a public school, right?
This is a public school.
Right. So are there any, is there a limit to what they can prohibit you from wearing in a public school?
I think even public schools, if they wanted to have a dress code, a uniform code, could. I don't think there's anything that says, and no, public schools cannot have a dress code.
I see. But if they're singling out certain types of things that relate to free speech issues, that could that possibly be grounds for a lawsuit, or is it just they can do whatever they want?
Well, we'll
I guess
see what the
ACLU thinks it's grounds for a lawsuit.
We'll see what the results are.
Right.
Okay.